Nowadays, Titanic took the interest of every person. Everyone wants to know about it. What happened, how, when, and many more questions arise about it. Titanic is a British luxury passenger line which sank on April 14, 1912 during its maiden voyage en route to New York City from England. It is one of the most famous tragedies in modern history. It inspired numerous stories, several films, and a musical, and has been the subject of much scholarship and scientific research. Titanic was approximately 882.5 feet, which is 269 meters long, and about 92.5, approximately 28.2 meters wide. At the time of its manufacturing, it was one of the largest ships in this world. It was also considered unsinkable due to a series of compartment doors that could be closed if the bow was broken. However, 4 days into its maiden voyage in 1912, the Titanic struck on iceberg, and less than 3 hours later it sank. The drama of the eyewitnesses' accounts and the great loss of life helped make it one of the most well-known tragedies in the world history. After the 1985 discovery of its wreckage, interest in the Titanic increased. Everyone wants to know about it. Let's move back into the past and see what actually happened. In the early 1900s, the transatlantic passenger trade was highly profitable and competitive, with ship lines to transport wealthy travelers and immigrants. Titanic was made to give the luxury ship to high-class passengers. It features an immense first-class dining salon, 4 elevators, and a swimming pool. Its second-class accommodations were comparable to first-class features on other ships, and its third-class offering, although modest, were still noted for their relative comfort. As to safety elements, the Titanic has 16 compartments that included doors which could be closed from the bridge so that water could be contained in the event the hull was broken. Although they were presumed to be watertight, the bulkheads were not capped at the top. The ship's builders claimed that 4 of the compartments could be flooded without endangering the liner's buoyancy. The system led many to claim that the Titanic was unsinkable. Following completion of the hull and main superstructure, the Titanic was launched on May 31, 1911. In early April 1912, the Titanic underwent its sea trial, after which the ship was declared seaworthy. On April 10, 1912, the Titanic set sail on its maiden voyage, traveling from England to New York City. Nicknamed the Millionaire Special, the ship was fightingly captained by Edward J. Smith, who was known as the Millionaire's Captain because of his popularity with wealthy passengers. Indeed, on board was a number of prominent people, including American businessmen and British journalists. Firstly, it traveled easily and fine, but on the evening of April 14, the Titanic began to approach an area known to have icebergs. These icebergs cause holes in the base of Titanic, through which water arises in it and cause Titanic to sink. The lights on the Titanic went out. It then broke into two parts, the bow and stern, and sunk in the water faster than it thought to be. Hundreds of passengers and crew went into the icy water. Only 174 peoples, total of approximately 2,200, were survived in this incident. The wreck of the Titanic was discovered on September 1, 1985. It is located at the bottom of Atlantic Ocean, some 1,300 feet underwater. It is approximately 400 miles from Canada. This ship is in two main parts, the bow and the stern.